Hey fam, it's your girl Carissy, and I am back with you guys today with another inspirational video. And y'all, I am so sorry that I did not post the past 2 days, y'all. The past 2 days, y'all. I was supposed to post a video on Friday, but we had some technical difficulties. I didn't really like the video that I had recorded previously, so I really do apologize for that, y'all. But today I have a video for you guys, and we're gonna get right into it, so let's go. Alright, y'all, so today's video we will be talking about the time I myself was in an abusive relationship. Now I know a lot of y'all are probably like, Chrissy, for those who know me specifically, I know a lot of y'all are probably like, no way you were involved in an abusive relationship. Yes, I was involved with someone who physically put their hands on me for 3 years, you guys, and it was the hardest 3 years of my life, literally. But I'm just gonna start from the beginning. I'm gonna try not to make this video long, y'all. I'm really gonna try my best. But if it is long, I'm sorry. You know, there's a lot. When you have a story to tell, it can be long. So if you guys are willing to listen, you can. If you don't want to watch the whole video, you don't have to. Either way, y'all my K-fam, so it really don't matter. But I knew a guy. Sorry, y'all. But I knew a guy. We were friends. Well, we've known each other for 8 years, and we dated for 3 out of those 8. And you know, when we first started dating, y'all, everything was a breeze. Isn't that how it always goes? When you first date somebody, it's perfect. This person is everything you could have dreamed of and more. And then you see their true colors. And I used to not believe the saying where people say, like, when you first, like what I just said, when you first start dating a person, it's perfect, and then you start to see their true colors. I didn't really believe it, because I'm like, you know, most of the time I feel like people keep it real with me, so I thought, and so I think. You know, I'm thinking like, oh no, he gonna keep it real with me the whole way through. Unfortunately, some guys are not like that. Some guys just have multiple personalities, and you just don't know which one you may get. So anyways, y'all, me and him started out being friends, and one day he just all of a sudden was like, I want to make you my girl. And I was like, who? Because you can't be talking about me. Because at that time I didn't even see him like that. I was just like, you know, you like my friend, like a homie, you know, nothing more, nothing less. Excuse me, y'all. It's really something. Okay. So yeah, I was like, no, I highly doubt that. It's not even gonna be nothing like that. Then we had to change the plans, change the events, y'all. I was like, okay, well, we can try it out and see where it goes and whatnot. Cool. So we tested out. Come on, phone. Sorry, y'all. So we test the waters, and like I said, when we first started dating, everything was really good. He was like the perfect guy, and he was an older guy, so I'm like, oh, I got me an older dude, he's mature, blah blah blah. Y'all, this guy literally was probably one of the worst people. He was the worst person that I dated, like, out of all the guys, which isn't a lot, but out of the guys I have dated, he was the absolute worst. So maybe around, let's see, I'm trying to think of the year we started dating. Yeah, 2014. And maybe like the middle of 2014. So let's just say, let's see, January, February, March, April, May. Let's just say around March. No, because really and truthfully, y'all, We really didn't become like official until probably like the end of my senior year. So let's just say maybe around April. You know, all of May we were good. Then we get to April and it's like I'm getting a totally different person. Totally different person. And it all started like the first stages was like he was real obsessive over me and real just like possessive, like wanted to know where I was all the time, constantly calling me back to back. Like, y'all, I mean, like, if he called me one time I didn't answer, he called again. If I ain't answer that time, he called again. I ain't answer. Like, it just kept going. Like, he would call literally 50 to 100 times a day. And I'm not even lying. Like, this is no joke, y'all. Like, he would call me all day long. So that's when I was kind of like, okay, dude, you gotta fall back. But I'm thinking, you know, well, he just thinking about me. He just want to know what I got going on. So, you know, I didn't really trip about that part. But then, y'all, it was one incident. We were at my house. And, were we at my house? We may not have been at my house. We may have been like in the car somewhere or something, talking and whatnot. And you know, he's my dude, so I'm like, I could tell him, you know, anything. Like, this is my man. I could tell him whatever. So I was telling him about one of my friends, and yes, the friend that I was talking about was a guy. But you know, it wasn't nothing like that. I was just telling him like something that happened at school, blah blah blah. And y'all, I started talking about that dude, y'all, and I don't know what I said. Like, I don't know what I said. But whatever I said, y'all, it really, like, made him mad. And he hit me. Like, he slapped me in my face. And all I could do, y'all, was just, like, sit there and start. Well, I started crying because, I mean, it hurt. Like, he's a man. And he's way bigger than me. Dude is like 6'4", 200 pounds. Like, he's a really big dude. So he hits me and I'm just sitting here like what did I do to you? Because you hit me like I was a dude. Like, you hit me like I came at you with a knife. Like, you hit me like you was just fighting. And he was like, I don't want to hear you talk about no other dude to me, blah blah blah, just all this crazy stuff. And I'm like, you know, this guy is my friend. Like, I didn't think it would be no problem. He was like, no, I don't want to hear nothing about you and no other dude, blah blah blah. So y'all, after a while, you know, once I really started crying, he was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean it. Ladies, I'm gonna tell you right now, if a man put their hands on you, period, one time only, that's all it takes. One time only. If a man put their hands on you, give them this and go on about your business. Because I'm telling y'all right now, if you don't end it when a man first hits you and you don't end it there, you just open the gates. You just open the gates for him to have that control over you, to basically say, it's okay if I hit you, and anytime you do something I don't like, I'm gonna keep hitting you. So when you get hit by somebody, I mean, if you involved with a dude and you get hit that one time, that's all it take, y'all, seriously. But of course, I didn't do that. He hit me that one time. I forgave him. It's okay. I know you was mad. You know, I get it. That one time should have been there. But no, not for me. It wasn't it. It wasn't enough, apparently. So we move on from that, y'all. And I'm thinking, okay, this dude, he ain't never gonna hit me again, because he was on some rah-rah type stuff. I don't know what he was on, but he was on some crazy type stuff. And apparently he wasn't in his right mind. So I let that go. And then days go by, weeks go by, he ain't hit me. Y'all, literally a month later, we go into the next month, it started all over again. You know, and this time it's not even because I'm talking to him about a dude, nothing like that. It's because I roll my eyes, or I catch an attitude with him, or I say something he don't like. Like, it could have been anything, y'all. Like, if I roll my eyes, like, I get hit in my face. So at this point, y'all, I'm just starting to feel helpless. I'm like, I don't even know what to do at this point, because everything that I was doing to him, anything that I did, he would just hit me. He would lash out, he would get mad, and just hit me. And it was to the point, y'all, it was over little silly stuff, like I said, if I roll my eyes at him, he hit me. And I'm thinking to myself, like, this cannot be real. Like, honestly, y'all, I don't think it hit me until things started getting really worse. And like I said, the first time he hit me, that should have been it for me, but it was not. So it keeps going, and now it's just getting to the point where it is ridiculous, y'all. Like, it is terrible. So I'm gonna tell y'all about this time I was in college. I was up in college, and I decided, little old me decided, hey, why don't you get your boo to come down here with you, spend the weekend or whatnot. Y'all, worst decision ever. Mind you, this dude was already crazy from the jump, but I didn't know that when I initially met him. So I started catching it later on in the relationship. I was catching everything. He had all types of personalities. He was bipolar. He was schizophrenic. He was all of that, y'all. And I started catching it like way down in our relationship. So I already knew how he was by this time. By the time I went to college, I knew, hey, he don't even play that. So I decided anyways to go ahead and let him come down to the school, spend time with me. You know, I'm thinking he'll like that, because he'll see that it's just him and it ain't nobody else. You know how you feel like you gotta prove something to these dudes out here, but you really don't, ladies. And that's another thing. You ain't gotta prove nothing to nobody except for yourself and God. That's it. You don't have to prove nothing to nobody else but to those two people, yourself and God. So when it come down to a man, you ain't gotta prove yourself to him. Trust me. But me at the time, I felt like I had to prove something to him so that he wouldn't beat my tail. So I was like, I'm gonna let him come down to the school. He come down to the school, y'all. And we had just came from Walmart at the time. And y'all, literally, we are walking to the car with the groceries. And there was a guy, some random guy, y'all. I don't even know what the dude looked like. Some random guy walked in front of me. Do y'all know this dude head-butted me at Walmart in the parking lot? It's making me mad. Think about it. This dude, y'all, head-butted me in the parking lot of Walmart. Because he felt as if I was looking at the guy that walked past me. Not even knowing like who this dude was. Like, didn't even know a dude had walked in my direction, y'all. And he headbutted me. Y'all, those are the type of situations that you never want to be in. If you find yourself getting involved with a guy, with a man that is mentally abusive, physically, emotionally, all of that, you have got to let that go from the time it happens. From the first time you see the signs, you have got to let it go. Seriously, because there are so many women out here who get into those situations and they get so deep to the point they're scared. They don't want to leave that person because they're afraid what that person is going to do. And that was me, y'all. This dude, I was with him for 3 years. This dude just went to jail in May of 2017. You guys, it took 3 years for me to get him out of my life and out of my system for good. And even prior to that, y'all, I was trying to let him go, and I could not, because those type of people, they already have deep-rooted issues within themselves. They insecure, they bipolar, they got all types of stuff going on within themselves. They were brought up in unstable homes. So those people from the jump already have things going on. And when they find a woman, when that type of man finds a woman that's weak, that's insecure, that's all of those things that they really are, they feed off of that. Y'all, they feed off of that, because he fed off of me for the longest, y'all. Back then, I was so insecure. I thought I was ugly. I thought that I was never going to get a guy to like me because of my weight and how I looked. I was just not, I just did not like who I was. And so I settled for anything and anybody. And y'all, this dude came from nothing. He came from nothing, but I didn't care, because I'm not the type to judge people. I don't care where you come from. As long as I know you're trying to do something with yourself, you're trying to better yourself, I'm good. But this guy, he came from nothing. And you would think, dang, he came from nothing, he should want to build himself up. Y'all, it was just like we was going backwards instead of forward. And I initially got with him because I wanted to help him. I was like, I want to be that girl in his life that can build him up, that can bring him out of a situation and bring him into something better, and show him that he has a God that's there, that's willing to support him and to guide him in the right direction. But he didn't want to do that. He didn't want to do that. And that's another thing for my ladies out there. If you get in a relationship with somebody who came from nothing and know that they went through hell in their life, and then you come into their life and you try to better them, and they trying to stay right here and you trying to get them to come way over here, let them go. Let them go, because you cannot change anybody. And I had to learn that the hard way. I had to learn that the hard way. I was trying to change this dude, and he didn't want to change. Look where he at now. Like I said, he's in jail. I tried to keep him away from that. He kept going to that. So it's like, it's only so much you can do. It's only so much help you can give a person. So ladies, do not try to bring yourself here to meet a person that was here when you know you're supposed to be up here. Don't lower yourself. Don't lower your standards. Don't lower your morals, your values. Do not do that to be with a guy, because there are too many men out here who believe in God, who love the Lord, who are family oriented, who work hard, who fight for what they want. It's too many men out here like that, who treat a woman right, for us to keep settling for men who don't want anything. Like, we can't do that. We cannot allow ourselves to settle, and we cannot allow ourselves to be controlled by these types of people. We shouldn't want to be controlled, period. You control your life, and God has a say over your life. So don't ever let a man control you, because I let him control me to the point I lost myself, y'all. I lost who I was. I didn't know who I was anymore. I literally threw myself away. Like my hair now, my hair it's lovely. Like, I keep myself up, y'all. I wasn't keeping myself up, and not in like a bad way, but to the point where I didn't care about how my hair looked. I didn't care whether I got my nails done. I didn't care if I had nice clothes. I didn't care if I was getting overly big. I'm already a plus size girl. I was becoming huge, and I didn't care, because what was he telling me? He was telling me, oh, you beautiful, you don't need to. Like, it was a time, y'all, I wanted to lose weight. Do you know this dude was like, you just want to lose weight so all these other guys can be out here looking at you. If you with a guy and he tells you that you don't need to lose weight because you want other guys to look at you. Cut him, cut it, like cut him off, because that's a man who don't want to see you do better. That's a man who is here and don't want you to be up here. He wants you to be right here with him. And if a man wants you to let yourself go to the point where you don't even care no more, you do not need that man in your life. You better let that man go, because that man is going to bring you to a place you do not want to go, y'all. He is going to bring you to, he going to take you with him to a place that you don't want to go. So I encourage all of you as women, love yourself. Love who you are. And if you want a man, you have one. Trust me, don't feel like you ain't got no man, because Jesus, I tell anybody, that's my man. The man upstairs, that's my man all day long, because I know he gonna take care of me. I know he gonna watch over me. I know he gonna strengthen me. I know he gonna give me the power to succeed. I know he gonna lead me in the right direction. I know that he's going to comfort me. I know that he's going to love me. He's gonna give me everything I need, and I don't need a human form of a man to make me feel good. I don't need that. And us as women gotta stop thinking that we just gotta have somebody. You don't have to have anybody. Be to yourself. Sometimes, and I feel like that's what God was trying to show me at the time too. Give me some of your attention. I had lost sight of God, period. I didn't even know who a God was when I was with him, because when I was dating him, he was turning me away from everything and everybody that loved me. Anybody that loved me, you don't need them. All my friends, you don't need them. They just jealous. They just jealous of what we got. Just telling me all this stuff, all this negative stuff. And I was just feeding into it. I was just eating it. And when you eat into negativity, when you feed into negativity, you get bigger and bigger, y'all. To the point where you just about to blow up, because you got so much negativity in your ear, you just don't know what to do. And I don't want that to be y'all. As my family, I don't want y'all to go through situations like that. So, hold on, y'all. Yeah, I don't want you guys to be in those type of situations. And that's even for males. If you're with a woman that abuses you physically, emotionally, in any type of way, get out of that situation. You are better alone by yourself, guys, than with somebody that's tearing you down. You can tear your own self down, but you don't have to be with somebody that's physically gonna beat you, that's physically gonna put their hands on you. What does that do? That's just pain after pain after pain. And y'all, I went through so much pain. I went through so much pain being with him. This dude used to, like I said, hit me for no apparent reason. And it's just crazy. It's really just crazy. And I really just want you guys to know that you are somebody. And you mean something to somebody. And just because you haven't met that somebody yet, doesn't mean you're not going to have somebody in your life. Us as women, and even men, we have to learn how to take time for ourselves. Sometimes God just wants us to be with ourselves so we can figure ourselves out. And that's what I was needing. I needed to separate myself from him. Get myself away from that negative energy, that negative spirit, and come over here with people who love me and cared about me. And be around people who I meant something to. I didn't mean anything to him, because if I meant something to him, y'all, I wouldn't have been beaten on. I wouldn't have been called names. Y'all, he used to call me names. He used to say I was fat, but he was joking. He wasn't joking. He truly meant that. And he wanted me to keep getting that way so nobody would want me. I mean, that's what those people do. Those people try to break you. Those people try to break you apart So won't nobody in else world so won't no one else in the world will want you. But y'all, when you are in that situation and you see those signs firsthand, when you see that he's being mean, controlling, that possessive type, let him go. I'm telling you, it's not worth the hassle. Don't even try to, don't even try to make excuses for this person. And listen to your parents. Your parents, y'all, I wish I had to listen to my mama the first time she told me that this guy was no good. I promise y'all, listen to your parents, because your parents have been through some things and have seen a lot of things that we have not seen yet and we have not been through. So you got to listen to your parents. I know sometimes, y'all, I'm a young adult too. I'm 20 years old. Sometimes I be like, Mom, I don't want to hear that. You don't understand. You don't get it. Trust me, they get it. They have been there. They have seen this stuff happen, y'all. So I encourage y'all to listen to your parents. And y'all always know I'm going to encourage y'all to pray. If you don't have nobody else to talk to, you better go to that man upstairs and you better talk to him. Tell him how you feel. Tell him that you love him. Tell him that you need love, that you don't feel love. Give him everything that you feeling. Give it to God. That's it. Give it to God, and I promise y'all, you will be fine. But y'all, I really just wanted to share this. I know I didn't go into a lot of detail with this video because I didn't want it to be long. But it was on my heart to share this with you guys. Like, I have literally, for the past 2 days, or really, I could say since Saturday, y'all, this has really been on my heart. And I have been racing trying to record this video for y'all and get it done. So I just want y'all to know, as my K fam, I love y'all a lot. All my supporters out there that I have so far, I thank God for y'all, because like I said, this journey is new for me. And I pray that I can have more and more supporters, and that this K family can just grow and just become massive, y'all. That's really what I'm looking for. I'm here to entertain you guys, and I'm here to just shed some light and some positive energy into y'all's lives. So anyways, y'all, I am definitely going to be back with another video tomorrow. This will be going up tonight, y'all. So be on the lookout. I will be dropping my social media down below. So y'all already know, y'all can hit me up in my DMs. Drop some comments and let me know what y'all want me to talk about. Give me some topics, because I am here for y'all. But anyways, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video like this. I love y'all. Keep supporting me, K fam, and I will see y'all in the next video. You don't want no beef. Good sense of humor. She funny like Monique. She a neat friend.